Well, zijn die chopper die killt voor de niks kan killen, man.
Hi everybody on YouTube, Superslider here and welcome back to another video on Black Ops 3. And you see me using a gun that I very much like in this game. That gun is called the VMP. And you know, I have to say, this is before the patch that released a couple of days ago. So this means that I will probably have to make a new video with all the changes that they made. Although, you know, the changes that they made are, you know, a little to almost non-existent, but they are there, and so therefore this is pretty much the pre-patch VMP. You could say that. But I really do love this gun. If you look at my multiplayer stats, I prestiged twice now. I'm in my second prestige, and the kills that I made with the VMP is almost like twice as much as I made with any other gun. So that pretty much may give you a hint of how good this gun actually is. What I'm using here, maybe not specifically here, but what I like to run it with is a suppressor, so I stay hidden from the map whenever I try to shoot it at enemies. Next to that, I also use grip, of course. Grip is very important. But whenever I put a red dot sight on it, I somehow can't manage to hit the enemy anymore. I mean, the recoil of this thing is pretty significant, actually. So whenever you put a red dot sight on it, I think you have a pretty difficult time to actually, you know, be accurate with it. So I can't really recommend putting a red dot sight on it, but I do recommend a suppressor and a grip to ease out that recoil a little bit at least. And you also see me running here with a Wraith and a UAV with a lightning strike. You know, in my previous videos, I also talked a little bit about the Wraith, and I do think the Wraith really changes the dynamic of the game. And what the hell was I doing here? Okay, you see me a little bit upset here. What? I don't really know what I was doing there, but okay, well, I'll just move on from this. Okay. But like I said, the Wraith, it's a pretty beastly kill streak. Whenever you have the ability to put it up in the air, and you're lucky enough to not let it be shot down in like 5 seconds of it entering the map, it can really turn around a game for you. So, you know, I thought that they would definitely take away a little bit of the overpoweredness of the Wraith, but they didn't really change it at all, which I find a little bit weird, actually. You know, I think it's a little bit too overpowered. But then again, you can also use 2 rockets and shoot it out of the air at the same time. So, there's like positives and negatives, I guess. You can see what team I'm playing against. These are people that just bought the game, so you know I'm gonna have a pretty awesome score at the end of this run here. But you know, I know that these people are not the best. I mean, these people just bought the game. They're probably a little bit angry, and you know, to see that I'm on level 44. You know, at this point, I was already playing for like, I think 18 hours straight. So yeah, I think I had a little bit more of an experience in this game than they have, seeing that they were only level 1s and 2s and maybe even level 5. So, although this is very good gameplay from my perspective, it's probably not a good gameplay from their perspective. Am I right? Anyway, what I else wanted to talk about is that I find it quite difficult making YouTube videos lately. I don't really know why, but I think it's it has something to do with my microphone setup. I've got a Blue Yeti Pro standing right in front of me, and I'm speaking into it, and I really like the quality, but I don't like the microphone stand that they like put in the box with it, or like what stands in right now. So I'm thinking about buying like a microphone boom stand and attaching that to my desk and buying a pop filter at the same time, and make that like a little kind of studio setup instead of putting it in front of my mouth and just shouting into it. Because every time when I do a live stream or when I do a live gameplay commentary or something like that, you will always hear my keyboard, you will hear my mouse, you will hear other sounds and stuff like that, and I would love to be able to eliminate that. But then again, if I am willing to buy that, then I will have to invest quite a little bit of money, a boom stand, and I also need a shock mount at the same time. Pretty difficult words. Shock mount. Those two things are quite expensive. So yeah, it's quite an investment again. On top of all the other investments that I've already made to make this work. So I'm a little bit on the fence about that actually. So yeah, I don't know whether I should do that. I would love to though, because if I do have a microphone stand, or like a boom mic and stuff like that, I could put it in front of my mouth while it hangs in the air and not being like influenced by all these sounds like this of my phone and stuff like that around me. That will be a lot easier for me to either make like a gameplay commentary or stream on Twitch, or make a gameplay video commentary like this, which I would love to do and love to get better at. That's why I'm doing them. I mean, I would love to get better. I mean, that'd be great. As I pick up a nice triple kill here and get out of ammo, when I switch to the COD, that's nice. Oh my god, I got destroyed there. Holy shit. You saw me. I was scared at that point. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, I like Black Ops 3 so far. I had to say that again. It's a good game. It's not as good as Black Ops 2, but I will get back to that. I will get back to that. I will have to talk about that in another video. Anyway, if you liked this video, I will appreciate a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or anything like that, then please leave them down below. If you have anything else to say, you can also leave that down below. And if you want to see more videos in the future, then I would love for you to subscribe. I really appreciate it. And as always, people, I'll see you next time. Peace out. The Sound Blaster ZX. I have to say that I'm very pleased with how this box looks. I mean, if you look at the box, it really feels like this is something serious.